How's it going, everybody? Brad here today, and we're here with your Kansas City Royals in the AL wildcard round as the higher seed against our division rival, the Minnesota Twins. And guys, at the end of the last one, it's so disappointing to have kind of choked the way we did. 91 wins is good. The Rays had 92, and we had 3 games against the White Sox, who finished with 57 wins. They had 55 going into the series. They beat us twice. We also lost to Texas 2-1 in both of those series. Had that been reversed, we might have been the number 1 overall seed. We might have played the Yankees or the Blue Jays. So it's going to be a tough road, and I'm sure Minnesota would like to get back at us for stealing the division, as well as Chris Paddock, who is a former Minnesota Twin. There he is. He's now behind Trevor Rogers in the rotation. That's crazy. He had an absolutely awful year, though, so I can't really blame the manager for moving Trevor Rogers up. He's grown up to an 87 overall. He's still got that A potential. He's only 28. Like, he's still got lots of room to grow and get even better. He hasn't exactly pitched, dominantly, minus last season where it was his first full season. But this season, his whip was a lot lower. Not as many strikeouts, but a lot of innings pitched, so he ate a lot more innings. Best WAR, best ERC. So he is just really is getting better, which is exciting because we're going to need him to pitch very, very well. Wait, timeout. They got Mariano Diaz as the long reliever. What we sent down? We must have sent down Asa Lacy at the end of the year. I would probably send down Ryan Presley instead, but Mariano Diaz, I guess, is our long reliever. I'm not going to use him as the long reliever. We may just have to go to Daniel Lynch, right? Because I want to shorten up the rotation a bit. But guys, I'm hoping that this one is only 2 games, that we don't have to go to a third game. We do have home field advantage though this year. Last year we beat the Houston Astros before losing to the Twins. So it's a bit of both for each side here. So there's some storylines, there's some revenge. So let's get into it, guys. I'm done waiting for it. We are gonna manage the quick game. Yep, quick manage. There we go. And we're at home. We're just wearing natural thing. I'm not gonna touch this, right? So there we go. Zach Gallen versus Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan, 86 overall. You can see their pitching staff. It's a little blurred right now, but it's 86 for Joe Ryan, 86 for Michael King, and 85 for Matt Manning. Then Bailey Ober and James Talon are 79 and 76. Chris Sale as well on their team, so something to look out for there. Their lineup looks really good, though, with Dansby Swanson, Nolan Jones, Byron Buxton. It's still the team that we know. Their first baseman, Dana Seaver, 68 overall first baseman, lefty, minor league all-star, but I would say we have the better team this year. The regular season proved that. Can we do it now in the postseason? But here we go. Zach Gallen starting off. Jake Fraley hits a solo shot. Great. Walks Dansby Swanson. Hits. Oh my, Zach, dude, buddy, pause. What are we doing here? This is terrible. A fly out from Buxton. He strikes out Wallner and gets Jeffers to ground out. Holy cow. For as bad as those first 3 at-bats went, to be only down 1-0 is huge. Now, Bobby Witt's got to show up in the postseason this year, guys. Let's see it. He doubles right off the rip. 98 speed, 84 steal. We got Riley Green behind him. Scores him with the single, and we are tied just like that. Both teams top of the lineup getting it done. And now we got Luis Ariz at the plate. Riley Green, he grounds into a double play. Nolan Gorman singles. Vinny Pasquantino reaches on an error. Let's make him pay for it. Doogie scores a run there with a double, and now we got 2 in scoring position with Tyler O'Neill at the plate, and he is going to ground out, but we take the lead here in the first. Wow, Gallen, dude, strikeout. Okay, there we go. A fly out, and we caught him stealing, so Jake Fraley is going to lead off the top of the third. Freddie Furman now grounds out. Tommy Edman pops up. Bobby Witt grounds out, but he's 1 for 2 today. Jake Fraley flies out, so he gets a hold of another one, but it is out. Thank God. Dansby Swanson strikes out. Nolan Jones solo shot. Byron Buxton solo shot and a strikeout. So back-to-back solo home runs for the Twins. Have them up 3-2. And Gallen is not pitching like the ace he should be. I'm sorry, but it's been pretty poor. Let's go Riley Green, Luis Ariz, Nolan Gorman singles. Vinny Pasquantino grounds out. So a little bit of noise, not enough. Top of the fourth now, walks Jeffers. Correa singles. Seaver strikes out. Castro flies out. Fraley walks. Swanson strikes out with the bases loaded. Guys, through the fourth, honestly, Zach Gallen has been pitiful. It's been absolutely pitiful. I know it's 3 runs through 4 innings. That's not good. Tyler O'Neill reaches on an error. Can we steal second? He's going to steal second. Now we got a runner in scoring position. Get him in scoring position on the error. That's 3 errors for Minnesota. Holy moly. Guys, we got to capitalize on it. Furman is going to single, but we sent him home, and he gets thrown out at the plate. Tommy Edman then flies out, so we got Zach Gallen pitching again. Can you just get through the 5th? The 2.0 whip is killing me, man. Oh, my God. Another solo home run. Buxton doubles. Strikes out Wallner. Jeffers grounds out. And a ground out. So, again, 2 base runners, except another solo shot. That's what? 4 solo home runs now I think they've had. I think the Twins have had 4 home runs. 2 for Nolan Jones, 1 for Fraley, 1 for Buxton. They're hitting solo shots. Thank God he's not letting them hit home runs when there's runners on. Otherwise, this game would probably be over. Bobby Witt strikes out. Riley Green strikes out. And Arise is going to get out as well. So a 1-2-3 inning there. We're at the top of the 6th. Dana Seaver, their 68 overall first baseman, does have lots of power, though. And he's very durable, so good for him. He is going to ground out, though. Rodolfo Castro grounds out. Jake Fraley doubles. Swanson flies out. Okay, so we do get through 6 with Zach Gallen. But, man, 4 runs, 8 hits. 4 home runs as well. Good Lord. Nolan Gorman lines out, ruins his perfect day. Vinny Pasquantino singles. Verdugo flies out. Tyler O'Neill walks. Come on, Furman. He's going to fly out, and it is time for a pitching change. I think we'll go not to Scott Barlow. John Schreiber, probably not. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go with John Schreiber. He's been good in the postseason for us in the past. Strikes out Nolan Jones. Buxton grounds out, and Wallner hits a solo shot. A ground out there ends the inning, but 5-2 with 3 innings left. We need to get going in a hurry. The offense needs to pick it up. They're now going to bring in Brock Stewart, the right-handed reliever, 73 overall, very good at limiting contact and getting swings and misses, but he could leave some men on the base, and he is prone to some big pops every once in a while. He walks Edman. There we go. Hit and run. Runner thrown out at home. What about another hit and run? He caught, oh no, and a pop-up, and that's the inning. Oh my God. He was thrown out at home again. That's 2 runners thrown out at home. The hit and run probably was not the move there. Strikeout for Correa. Seaver grounds out. Castro doubles, and Fraley flies out. So 2 good innings from Schreiber. I love that. Arise, come on, I need you to get a hit. Griffin Jacks now, the righty. A little bit, wow, very good reliever here. 79 overall, is dropping off, but still a quality reliever. Arise is going to pop out. Gorman walks. Vinny Pasquantino strikes out. Verdugo is going to ground out. And we're in the top of the 9th now. Swanson is going to walk. Jones strikes out. Buxton flies out. And Wallner flies out. So 3 good innings there from Schreiber. Down by 3, though. I'm assuming we're going to see their closer. Joan Duran, yep, the heater, man. 99 on the fastball, 92 splitter, 84 12-6 curve. Really, really good pitcher here. It's going to be tough to score runs on him. O'Neill walks, though. Here we go. A fly out. Tommy Edman flies out. Bobby Witt singles. Riley Green, he's out. It would strike 3, and it's a 5-2 loss in game 1. Zach Gallen pitched like just garbage. And we're now with our backs against the wall. Our postseason lives are, this is it. We lose this one, we're out of the postseason as a wild card. Oh my God. All right. We'll make sure that it's not going to happen, though. We're going to do everything we can. Obviously, there's no waiting. There's no hesitation. Just a terrible 6.0 ERA and the loss for Gallen. Absolutely deserved. And here we go. We are going to get it started with Trevor Rogers striking out Swanson. Correa singles. Jones, yes, we get Correa caught stealing. Nolan Jones is going to strike out, so Trevor Rogers starting off well. Michael King is the pitcher today for the Twins. He's pretty solid. He's well-rounded at 86 overall, really good pitcher, but I feel like we can get at him early. And we're going to need to, right? If we can get to him early, put this game to bed, keep the bullpen, our bullpen fresh as fresh as we can, giving Trevor Rogers all the leeway he needs. So let's score some runs for him. Strikeout for Bobby Witt, Green grounds out, and Arise strikes out. So both teams 1, 2, 3 innings there. Wow, I guess sort of. They did get a base runner, but we threw him out at second. So Castro is going to strike out. Jeffers grounds out. So 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Beautiful from Trevor Rogers. Gorman solo shot, and there it is. That's what we needed. We take the lead and take it into second. That's huge. Pasquantino solo shot. Back-to-back solo shots, baby. Doogie grounds out. I thought maybe we could get another one or at least just another hit to really get at Michael King. O'Neill flies out. Furman pops up, but 2 solo shots back-to-back gets us a 2-0 lead, and now Rogers has a little bit of a cushion to work with. Miranda singles. Wallner grounds into a double play. Seaver also grounds out, so really strong so far from Rogers. Edmund strikes out. Bobby Witt singles. Riley Green strikes out. And hit and run. Stolen base. Arise flies out. So we got the stolen base there, got him into scoring position. The double play was not a thing. Well, obviously with 2 outs, there wasn't a double play, so I guess it was kind of a moot point. Dansby Swanson is going to double to lead off the 4th. Correa grounds out. Nolan Jones flies out. Buxton is going to score him with a single. He walks Castro and gets the ground out there. 1 run allowed, a couple base runners, but we're still up 2-1. Gorman singles, beautiful. Pasquantino strikes out. These two can't keep their great 1-2 punch going. Verdugo grounds into a fielder's choice. O'Neill hit by pitch. Freddie Furman lines out, and we get a chance to get a runner in scoring position home, and we can't do it. Jose Miranda, though, at the top of the 5th, singles. Wallner strikes out. Seaver flies out. Swanson walks. Correa lines out. So runner at first and second's getting a little noisier than I'd like on the base paths, but he's keeping the runs off the board, which is important because we are not scoring too many. We've only got 4 hits. We need to get more postseason hits here, guys. Edmund's going to ground out. Bobby Witt singles. Steal second. He's going to steal it. There we go. Come on, Green. He's going to ground out. Arise scores him on a single, and there we go. That's that insurance marker we needed. But a ground out ends the inning, but we get the insurance marker 3-1. Nolan Jones solo shot, but that's why the insurance marker is so huge. Byron Buxton pops up. Castro singles. Jeffers flies out. Miranda singles. I think I'm going to give him one more batter. Strikes him out. And through 6, he allows 2, and that's going to be the end of the day for Rogers. He was looking tired. How the hell is... Well, I guess we're not really getting hits. We are just not getting on base here, guys, and that is hurting us because that is not draining the pitcher's stamina at any kind of speed. Walk for Pasquantino. We love it. Doogie doubles. Oh, now we're there. O'Neill swing away. Oh, they're going to bring in Justin Topa. 69 overall. Come on, O'Neill is going to ground out. Go for the sac fly. There we go. We get the insurance marker again. I'm okay with that from Furman. He scores the RBI. Edmund is going to score him with a double. Beautiful. And we get another insurance marker up by 3 now. Bobby Witt flies out, but a 3-run lead now. And we can turn to Ryan Presley to just hopefully get us through the 7th. We'll get to the 8th with the setup man. And then in the 9th, we can bring in Jose Leclerc. Dansby Swanson grounds out. Correa singles. Jones flies out. Oh, my God. He could have cut the lead to 1 on 1 swing. He is that good. Riley Green is now going to face Giovanni Moran, the lefty. Riley Green is solid against lefties. Not the best power, but I'm going to let him swing. He's going to strike out. Arise, same thing, but Arise doesn't have power. And then Nolan Gorman against lefties. He's better at contact, but he is going to strike out. So we are now going to go to our setup man, Nick Sandlin. Absolutely going to Nick Sandlin here, and then we'll go with Jose Leclerc to close it out. But he gets Buxton to ground out, Castro to ground out, Jeffers walks, and Miranda grounds into a fielder's choice. Can we get just a little bit more insurance marker? Danny Colomb. Yes, Danny Colomb. I remember that name. That's a name that we faced last year a little bit too. 71 overall lefty. Strikes out Pasquantino. Verdugo pops up, and O'Neill is going to walk. Furman flies out, and now we can go to Jose Leclerc to hopefully shut it down against Wallner, Seaver, and Swanson. Gets Wallner to strike out. Seaver strikes out. And Swanson strikes out. That's a 1-2-3 strikeout from the closer, Jose Leclerc. And we win 5-2 after, I believe, losing game 1 5-2. Yes, we did. And now it comes down to game 3. Matt Manning versus Chris Paddock. Paddock versus his former team. Come on, man. I signed you for big money. I want to see it here in game 3. I want to see the return on investment here. Oh man, he had a very, very poor regular season, but if he can step it up here in game 3 of the wild card and we can advance, I'd be thrilled. I'd be through the moon, over the moon. Fraley grounds out. Swanson strikes out. Jones walks. Buxton strikes out. All right, so 3 outs. That's all we needed. No runs. 1 base runner though, so that's okay. Bobby Witt strikes out. Riley Green pops up. Arise walks. Gorman pops up. Man, the top of the lineup has not been doing its thing. Wallner grounds out. Jeffers grounds out. Correa flies out. Vinny Pasquantino now at the plate. He's gonna fly out. Doogie reaches on an error. O'Neill 4 at bat. Come on, man. Let's get a hit here. 2-run shot, and that's the kind of hit I love. Doogie reaches on an error, and the home run from O'Neill plates 2. It is a 2-0 lead early. Come on, Furman. He's gonna double. Tommy Edman. Do we hit and run? Probably not. No, because he could steal. Yeah. Swing, strikes out. Bobby Witt grounds out. He was batting 500, so I guess maybe I'm a little too critical on Bobby Witt. I'm looking for him to bat like 750 with like 8 RBIs, but 500 or not anymore, but close to it is still pretty good. Dana Seaver singles. Castro grounds into a double play. Fraley strikes out. Thank you, Paddock. Riley Green, 1 for 10 in the postseason so far. He is going to single now, 2 for 11. I love it. Arise, walks, beautiful. Come on, Gorman, bring him home. Pasquantino doesn't bring him home. Doogie doesn't bring him home. 3 straight flyouts, getting some noise with those bats, but not being able to put the ball in play. Dansby Swanson grounds out. Nolan Jones pops up. Buxton doubles. Wallner walks. Jeffers strikes out. And there we go. 2 base runners, but no runs scored. O'Neill grounds out. Furman flies out. Edman grounds out. A 1-2-3 inning. Paddock versus Correa grounds out. Seaver singles. Castro flies out. Fraley grounds out. And through 5, it is still a 2-0 ball game. Bobby Witt batting .455 is going to ground out. Drops it a little bit. 0 for 3 today. Riley Green solo shot, and he started to find his rhythm here in the postseason. 2 for 3 today. Solo home run as well, extending the lead to 3. Arise pops up. Gorman lines out, so we couldn't string any more than the 1 together, but it's a big one. 3-run lead is huge. Swanson flies out. Jones strikes out. Buxton pops up, and a huge... Dude, Paddock is dishing right now. 6 innings, 3 hits, no earned runs. Love it. Pasquantino singles. Doogie is now going to face Brock Stewart, who we have seen before. Let's go. Fly out for Verdugo. O'Neill strikes out. Furman singles. Runners at the corners. Not going to suicide squeeze. Let's see if we can get a hit. Edman does score him on a single. Beautiful. That's 4-0 now. Bobby Witt singles. Bases loaded for Riley Green. He strikes out, but it's 4-0. Wallner flies out. Jeffers strikes out. Correa reaches on an error. Seaver strikes out, so it doesn't hurt him at all. Arise, 1 for 9 in this postseason, is now going to face Giovanni Moran and ground out. Nolan Gorman strikes out. Pasquantino reaches base. Okay, Doogie, 1 for 11. Let's see, 2 for 12. There's 2 for 12. I'll take it. Tyler O'Neill is now going to face Justin Tope. They're just, I guess at this point they have to, right? Their playoff lives are at stake. Down by 4 in the bottom of the 7th. O'Neill is going to ground out. We now get to the top of the 8th. Castro strikes out. Fraley strikes out. Swanson singles. Jones flies out in 8 scoreless innings pitched for Chris Paddock. Freddie Furman now reaches on a single. Edman doubles, and Furman was thrown out at home. I don't know why we're sending Furman home. It should have just been 2nd and 3rd for Bobby Witt, who strikes out. Riley Green is now going to face Danny Colomb and walk. Arise is going to ground out, and that is that. And Paddock, I think, has enough energy to keep going. Buxton's going to double, and we are instantly going to change pitchers. We are going to bring in Phil Matten. A strikeout on Wallner. Jeffers strikes out. Correa pops up, and it's a 4-0 shutout win for the Kansas City Royals as we have advanced past the past the Minnesota Wild to face the Tampa Bay Rays. Now in the ALDS, we take on the Rays, who stole that 2 seed from us. It was interesting. It was exciting, but we had to do 5-2 win, 4-0 win after a 2-5 loss. And we now face Tampa Bay, where it is Shane McClanahan versus Bobby Herman. Oh boy, Bobby Herman's postseason debut, guys. Stay tuned for that one, but that is all the time I have for this one. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.
It's a free for all before we fall. It's a free for all before we fall.